Hello there, this is Retro Spirits Gaiden, and this is Egret 2 Mini Volume 2 on the Egret 2 Mini. Arcade memories look lovely. This is a compilation, 10 games on the cartridge, and we're going to go through each one of them, and I'm going to tell you what I think so far. This is Return of the Invaders, and this is Space Invaders. And this is the first time I've played this game. I'm rotating clockwise in a circular fashion and breaking my brain. Some plinky plonky music, and we've got a gun which fires nicely. Looks like we've got Metroids there. We've got some Metroids and we've got some robots. So immediately the enemies are much more eclectic than the original Invaders, which were aquatic beasties rendered in single colours. Oh, if the invaders reach the base of your base, that's game over. You lose all of your lives, not just one life. That's tough. Here we have the title screen. I don't know what that does. Oh, it gives me rapid fire. Oh, there we are. So there are some power-ups in here. Interesting. Well, I mean, it's Space Invaders. You can only move left and right. The music is more interesting than the original Space Invaders, I guess. Although it doesn't feel as alien as that game. That game did feel like it came from space, with its oppressive audio visuals and gameplay. This just feels like a sprite-based update, sort of a 90s version of a generic shooting game. Okay. Oh, we've got a classic strip of invaders here. There's a very fast laser coming at me from somewhere. Don't quite know what's happening there. Oh, look, there it is, got killed. So it looks like one of these bad guys fires back at you at 1,000,000 miles per hour if you shoot it. Oh, what's this? Is this something that hurts me, or is this something that I like? I don't know. Confusing. It's okay. This is Space Invaders with harder enemies. And some power-ups, apparently. And, yeah, slightly boring graphics. Plinky sound. It's okay. As the first game on this cartridge, it's okay. Obviously, this probably looks better in Tate mode. Taito mode, however you want to say it. Oh, these invaders are getting really quick now. And it's fired a homing shot at me, which turned me into a blood splat. Oh, never mind. Oh, and I died straight away after spawning. Not that excited by Space Invaders, so probably won't play this a lot. But it's alright. Now, there's probably a Space Invaders fan out there that's like, this is the best Space Invaders game of all time. Good luck to you, sir. What have we got next? So next up we have a Withen F0. Now, this is another vertically scrolling shoot 'em up. This time you have a jet fighter craft of some description that can do like a loop-the-loop. Alien there. Okay, I've never heard of this game before, let alone played it. It appears to be a Xevious style shooter. We have Xevious style graphics. We've got music which goes between John Carpenter's Thing soundtrack and then some sort of schlock horror TV show music from like The Munsters or something. What a weird soundtrack. My spacecraft has a red circle emanating from it, and it looks like I'm flying about a foot above this forest here, because my shadow's plotted so close to my plane. I've got auto fire, so I can mow these mofos down pretty damn quickly. What's this? Oh, I've got lasers. I've got lasers from somewhere. Bombing the targets is kind of cool. You can move your reticule slightly backwards and forwards, I have noticed. This music is crazy. comedy. Yeah, so we've got sound effects there which were just noise. Right, well this is as I said, this is basically Taito's clone of Xevious. At the moment, it's bloody easy though. It's like, even though my spaceship is a quarter of the screen in size, and I am only flying a foot off the floor, it is a fairly easy game. There's no bullets really coming at me. I did something there which destroyed everything on the screen, making it even easier. This laser gun I've got seems to be melting the faces of every single thing it meets, so that's kind of cool. I think I can even shoot bullets with this laser, which is a bit odd. So how are these guys going to kill me? They're not, are they? Force of numbers maybe? They're just not sending enough dudes towards me. I'll take you all on, you plums! Oh, we've got a stab on the organ there. What's happening? Is this a boss? It's a pencil with a dragon head topper, and it's ribbed for your pleasure. It's got a green bit in the middle. I'm sure I've got to bomb that. Yeah, bomb the green bit. Oh, his head flew off. He's shooting his like neck navel, and his head flies off the top of the screen. The animation in your little spaceship's quite good. I've lost my red, the circle thing that was kind of like over the top of me, glowing. I've lost that, but I've still got my laser. So this is literally my first go of this game, and it's a piece of piss because my laser seems to be getting rid of any bullets coming towards me. We've upped the enemy count here. This is slightly more stressful, but no more difficult. The soundtrack hasn't changed from the first level. It's still like the comedy horror music. Bombing the targets. Yeah, this is much easier than Xevious. If they had, well, maybe this game wasn't that popular because it's so bloody easy that an arcade operator would only make 20p a day out of it, because once you put 10p in it, you're on this flipping thing all day. There's a sound effect there for bombing a purple thing. I don't know what it did for me. Okay, well this is, if you like easy shooting games, this might be the first one you want to try out on this cartridge, to be fair, because this is very easy. It's not exciting. It's got comedy music. The graphics are okay. Oh, there we go. I've got a expanding circle design coming off the top of my ship there. It's radiating circles at a medium pace. And now it's smaller and it's stopped. I'm assuming that was some sort of shield. I don't know that for a fact. Weird game. Okay, well, maybe let's have a look at the next one. Okay, well this next game is Wardener. As you can tell from the Japanese writing there, it says Wardener. You can get this game on multiple devices. You can get a conversion of it on the Mega Drive, and it's mighty fine. You can get this on the Zero Fire compilation by M2, which has Zero Wing and Hellfire on it. It's got this game randomly on there as well. So you can get this in multiple places. It's part of the Arcade Archives collection, I believe. Wardener here, played by Jack Black in pixel form, is a platforming fool. He will climb, jump and kill cycloptic furballs with his fireball fists. Everybody knows Warden, right? You've all played this at some point in your life, and it's a frustrating game. You can fire one fireball every 13 seconds. Don't think about firing more than one fireball at any point until you've powered up several times. We've got kind of quite nicely drawn graphics. We've got a weird soundtrack. And we've got some platform gameplay which is kind of cool, but can be mildly infuriating, as if Jack Black here hits his head on anything, his momentum completely stops and he just drops like a stone. Usually to his doom. So that's really no fun. And his fireball, as well as being the slowest asked fireball in all of games, also has an arc trajectory. So it's the worst of all worlds. It's like having the shittest weapon in Ghouls and Ghosts as your main weapon, which is not fun. I like his cape. He's got a beautiful blue cape. What a lovely cape. And shoot this wizard in the head. Take that, you bastard. Yeah, that's Ward now. It's double bloody hard. So whereas Withen F0 is double bloody easy, they just went the other way with this game and decided to punish you for even putting a coin in this machine. Now, if you're good at Wardner, I salute you. But for us non-superhuman platform game players, this is highly frustrating at multiple points. This rope section is a case in point, as if you bump your head, you drop your doom. There's an owl here, carrying a donut. I went to get the donut, but the owl wasn't giving it to me. Oh, there's a ball there. That powers up my fireballs, and I can fire 2 fireballs. 2 shit slow fireballs that fall on an arc. See, I bumped my head on that wood there, and I fell to my doom. Luckily, I've still got my 2 fireballs. Oh yeah. Okay, well, this is Wardener. It's not super exciting, but it's not shit. Right, got a dragon now coming up here. This could prove my undoing. So I shot him twice in the face, like oh, he's coming right at me! He didn't stop though, did he? I think maybe I was supposed to jump over him there. Anyway, what's next? We have Operation Wolf. An arcade classic. And a light gun style shooter, although I don't think it was an actual light gun on the arcade machine, it was more like a mouse pointer. And just waiting for the speech there. Legendary speech. This is quite a cool arcade game. It's on this cartridge. I'm using a D-pad here to control a crosshair, which is less than ideal. This isn't an ideal game to have on this machine, I feel. I think it's probably better to have, say, like Chase HQ or something on here, because at least you've got a dial which can substitute for a steering wheel, but trying to control a light gun style shooter with a D-pad has never been that much fun, especially as it is literally a D-pad and not like an analog stick. Although this volume of games is compatible with the flight stick that's came out when the Mega Drive 2 came out, so maybe it's better with that. But anyway, as you can see here, you just mow down people, you run out of bullets, you have to reload your ammo, which pauses the bullets. You can shoot everything in the environment to some degree to pick it up or kill it. You've got a limited amount of grenades, which he sellotaped to his leg, which isn't that convenient in the middle of a battle, trying to get a grenade out of sellotape around your leg. I imagine that's quite fiddly. The grenade button does feel slightly unresponsive in this game. I don't know if that was true of the arcade machine. Shoot some windows out of these huts in the background. Didn't like that, did they? I've lost nearly, well, over half my energy there. just from the first level, because I can't shoot things with a D-pad. There might be a setting in here where you can change the scrolling speed of the reticule, but I'm gone here with the defaults. So this is kind of a cool game, although I think Operation Thunderbolt. Oh no, I shot someone straight in the face. Why is there someone in the bikini running through this bloody Narm-style camp? And a kid! Operation Thunderbolt. Not Operation Flashpoint. Flashpoint is some weird game, isn't it? Some 3D game. Thunderbolt is a sequel to this game, and it had like into the screen sections. Had a good Amiga conversion, I seem to remember, back in the day. That woman in the bikini is ridiculous. What in the fudge is she doing in a war zone? Ooh, there's a pig. Oh, these people are stressful. Stressing me right out. Running through my line of fire. What they could have done on this game, actually, to alleviate some of these D-pad woes, is made the collision protection a little bit more in your favour. You have to be super accurate to even just to pick up clips of ammo. That is a pain in the butt. Although I managed to shoot that woman right in the face, didn't I? The one who was screaming for help. That was a pretty accurate shot. I think it was a single shot to the mush. Ooh, just shot her in the kneecaps. Well, at least I won't get the bikini lady running across anymore. Shoot a vulture, get the clip. Oh, look at him, he's a hero, he's smoking a cigarette. I've had my arm blown off, but I've got some tobacco, so everything's good. In the arcade, this was quite fun. I don't know how much fun it is actually on the Egret 2, just because of the controls. I don't remember the stage. Did I happen to hear one on some random shooting gallery stage? That's strange. Is it just trying to... kill me? Lost some energy. Wasted some ammunition. Okay. So the other formats I've played this on, actually, I played this on Taito, a Taito compilation on the Xbox. And do you know what? I think on an analog stick, it's actually not bad. I believe I completed it on 1 credit on an analog stick. On a D-pad, it's highly frustrating. So it's a cool game, hampered on this collection by the controls. Shoot the Pepsi. Oh, lovely. Yeah, hampered by the controls, so you might not get much fun out of it. This compilation of games, just quickly, costs nearly £90, and so far we haven't had any really stellar games, have we? So well, that's interesting, potentially. Anyway, what we got next? We have got UAG, which stands for Ugly Ass Gonad. I don't know what it stands for. It's a plane bouncing along a runway. We have a motorbike being ejected from its plane anus. Unattached grenadiers. They're not married. These are single guys, ladies, or gents. These guys are free. They're unattached. What's a grenadier? Is it someone who throws grenades? Well, this guy drives a motorbike, so I'll admit I don't know what grenadier is. Maybe it is someone who drives a motorbike. I don't know. But this guy's got a sidecar with a machine gun in it, so don't try and overtake him. He will blow the shit out of your car. We have got sidecar action like you wouldn't believe. The frame rate on this game seems a little slow, or a little low compared to the previous games. This looks like a 30 FPS game. We've got fiddly graphics. We've got a wistful, whimsical soundtrack, which doesn't really encapsulate the horrors of the gameplay, where I'm mowing down people and tanks with machine gunnery Creating multiple widows as I go. We've got bombs. I haven't used a bomb yet, but there's a bomb pickup. When Mr. Heli comes on with his mates, he fires lots of bullets which go straight at your face, and that's quite hard to dodge. And you've got barriers that the bike can't get past unless you really force it over. That's interesting. And we've got some sticky environment bits. Never played this game in the arcade, only ever played it on the Egret 2. It's a bit of a weird one. So, what we got next? A game called Tysen, which is on the PC Engine as well. There's a PC Engine conversion of this. And this is a horizontally scrolling shoot 'em up, in which the character who's running the cloud can power up to ridiculous scope and lethality, mowing down all these mythical creatures, plus noodles, with extreme prejudice and hate. You take money, you spend money on items in a shop, and the more flashing money bags you collect, the bigger your bullets get. And it's an okay horizontally scrolling shoot 'em up with sort of bleepy music, really. Pleasant sort of graphics and gameplay, which is alright. Got floating pig's heads there, that's scary. Got a shop lady here dressed entirely in red and with a red haircut. Yeah, this game's actually okay. I've played the PC Engine version a little bit back in the day. And actually the PC Engine version does look, from memory, fairly similar to this, so that's dandy. It's got like an impressionistic kind of Chinese ink, watercolour, inky thing, background sort of look to it, which is lovely. The music is infuriatingly punky. We've got a pig with a cannon. That is one lethal pig. That's pork that fights back. Let's go in the shop again. Lovely. That's actually quite a nice little bit of animation there, considering all the other stuff's not really that animated. Yeah. This seems to be more up my alley in terms of games on this compilation. The control is smooth. The frame rate doesn't seem that impressive. The graphics aren't that impressive, and the music's not impressive. But it plays okay. So, yeah, don't mind this one. So at the moment, we've got Wardener, which is fine, and we've got Tysen, which is fine. We've got some wacky-ass Phoenix thing here. It's like a Parodius boss. And we've got Operation Morph, which is a good game let down by the controls system on this compilation. So for your 90 quid, you've got a collection of games, 3 of which so far are alright. You got some sort of guy holding his balls at you. That's unfortunate sentence. What have we got next? We've got Night Striker. This is an into-the-screen, forward-scrolling shooting game in which you mow down terrorists, apparently, but basically science fiction blobs or spacecraft, helicopters, etc., with your space car, which is equipped with massive lasers, and you drive that and shoot things, and that's groovy. So we've got a nice 3D effect here. Got a tunnel to drive through, a roof to collide with, and we've got rapid fire on the A button. I've played this game on might be the Mega Drive Mini 2. I think the Mega CD version of this game's on there. I've definitely played this game before, like a lower res, lower colour version of this. And I think it was on the Mega Drive Mini 2. This game is okay. It controls better than you think with the D-pad. like I'm not really missing analog control here. It's because the little space is a hover car, kind of snaps into certain positions, like certain heights. It doesn't just immediately ping back to the middle or your previous position. It kind of sorts itself out a little bit, which is handy when you're using D-pad controls for a 3D analog style game. You get bonus points for killing the bosses quickly. With your rapid fire shots, you can make mincemeat of their faces in short order. I like the 3D effects, and the gameplay is fine. The graphics are fine, the sound is fine. The visual stylings, the world building isn't that exciting. It's a bit just turdy. Just a bit dull. And a bit, like a hovering space car isn't as fun as a guy with a jetpack holding a massive laser under his arm, is it? Or just a genuinely cool spaceship. So that's its main problem, really. It's the overall visual focus isn't that exciting. We've got some weird water effect here. That's cool. Yeah, it's like they could have picked something cooler, couldn't they? But they went with hover cars and gold pipes. And the word warning, which takes up most of the screen. Okay. I'm trying to be careful, but there's a fucking snake shooting me. The bullets, actually the enemy bullets, when they get into a window to hurt you, change colour. That's an interesting factoid, isn't it? No, it's not. No, you're right, it isn't. Alright, so that's Night Striker. It's fine. What have we got next? Okay, this one is called Crime City, and it stars Tony Gibson and Raymond Brody. And this is basically Lethal Weapon, the video game. Crime City, 1989. It's a platform shooting game. Okay, what's going on here? Having a bit of a conversation in Japanese. There's a guy trying to drown himself. They've both got guns. It's a bit like eSWAT crossed with the Robocop arcade machine. And a bit of Rolling Thunder. That sound effect might even be from Rolling Thunder. I can't. They might have nicked it. Your character does have a forward roll move, which is very exciting. It's not often you get to do a forward roll in a video game like you're at primary school. We've got some weapons to pick up. Got pretty shit visuals. That background is pretty damn bad. We've got some large but poorly animated sprites, and we've got music which at best can be described as wobbly. Every character apart from your character in this game seems to have a massive noggin. Well, that's fine. This guy here it's like Cody from Street Fighter Alpha, or he's just wearing his pyjamas. He's got pyjamas and an AK-47. And a bad attitude as it happens, but now he's dead. That guy up there just put his hands up like he's like, just arrest me, don't shoot me. Catch hold of prison breakers. Yes, it's a platform shooting game. Not a very good one, I don't think. Well, it's not. So far, it's not been very good, and I've never played this one in the arcade either, so I don't know if this was a popular game. It doesn't look like it should have been. It looks like a insta-kill there. Wasn't expecting that necessarily. It did kill me with one shot though. So it looks like bullets and grenades or Molotov cocktails are an instant death to our crime busting hero here. Oh, there's a guy lying on a roof of a Trans Am? It's random cranes. Oh, there's a guy who can jump on a motorbike. Oh, this game's crazy. Got a 3-way shot here, this is quite handy. Oh, just dropping drugs. Oh, and we're now inside what looks like a car park. But why they're storing barrels in their car park, only they will know. Oh, god damn it. It's a fucking dude on a chopper. But, oh. Right, they're just throwing things at my face now. They just literally threw a car at my face. What is this? This is a mildly diverting platform action game. It's not horrific, like it's sort of fun. It's like the roll move gets you out of some trouble. Maybe I need to roll a bit more. Then I won't. Oh, for fuck's sake. Kidding me. Okay. It's one of those games where you need to know where everything happens. Like, I had no way of knowing that car was going to come on and mow me down. Oh, hello. Yeah. When was the last car park you went to where they kept barrels in it? Must happen all the time in Japan, because it's in this game. We have a 3D section here, it's gone a bit contra. Without the cool audio visuals. Yes, but this game, having said that, this game is okay. I mean, 10p for 3 minutes of this, we'd have been happy back in the day, I think. Although, yeah, I mean, does it look worse than Dragon Ninja? Probably not, it's probably comparable. Wise to you. Oh, you son of a... this game's not fair at all anyhow whatsoever. So it's a coin muncher. That's Crime City. It's alright. What have we got next? We have something something go go. As the title suggested there. This is a quiz game entirely written in Japanese. So you haven't got a frickin' chance, mate, unless you're actually Japanese, can read Japanese, or have some sort of wherewithal, or just extreme luck. Because it's multiple choice questions. You have 4 buttons on your joystick, and they relate to answers in this quiz. So on this go, as I can't speak Japanese, I'm just going to press one of the buttons at random and see how many I get correct. We've got some horrible graphics, we've got some horrible music, and we've got Japanese questions, which I'm sure are full of references to things that happen in Japan, rather than stuff I would know about anyway. So even if it was translated, I bet I would do just as poorly. Looks like I've got to answer the questions in a time limit. There's dots that are disappearing around the edge of my, I suppose, question card. I've got until the timer runs out to beat the elephant in Ray-Bans and baseball cap, who's currently beating me with 65% versus my 32. So using luck, I have basically scored just over, well, I'm over 25%. So that's slightly better than luck would dictate, isn't it? We've got some digitised people doing crazy ass dances in front of Mount Fuji. That's all in order. Yeah, you're not going to get any fun out of this game. What we got next? We have got... Alright, fuck off. We have got Ultimate Tiger 2. This is a vertically scrolling shoot 'em up, which is a sequel to Ultimate Tiger with pre-rendered graphics by Takumi, who are responsible for some of the Capcom shooters, vertical shooters. I think Mars Matrix was one of theirs, and potentially Giga Wing 2. But here we have Ultimate Tiger 2 on the arcade, and immediately there's a lot more going on in terms of bullets spewing out of your helicopter than there was in Ultimate Tiger. You can get this game on the Saturn, where it's ridiculously priced. It's a rare game on the Saturn. This might be the first time outside of that it's been on a home compilation. I don't remember seeing it on the Taito collections back in the day. But I could be mistaken. It could come out. It could have come out on those. I have played this game before, and the jury's out on it. It's okay. I don't like it more than the original Ultimate Tiger. It's got this bullet hell kind of thing going on, which doesn't really suit it. You do have medals, so you can chain medals together and increase your scores. It's just a standard shoot-up fare with slightly ropey graphics. So it's fine though. It's so far it's fine. So you get 10 games on this cartridge. You get a magazine with it, and some stickers in the box, and some cards in the box. And essentially, it's not worth 90 quid. So it's a pretty poor compilation, I would say. If you've got an Egret 2, you might feel like you have to buy this to justify your purchase. But that's just sunk cost fallacy. You don't have to throw money at this just to make your purchase worthwhile. Because I don't think this cartridge is worth the money. There's a couple of good games on here, but things you spend 90 quid on? I don't think so. Anyway, we've gone into Tysen mode here, just to show you what the games look like as a full screen concern. And they're fine, although the Egret 2, unless you turn the filter blending on, does have some pixel crawl in the background on some games where the games aren't integer scaled properly. You'll notice it is banding in the background a lot of the time. As soon as you turn the filter on, which makes the graphics softer, that kind of goes away. In this game, I don't really like the way it looks. It's fine. Like I said, I prefer the first Ultimate Tiger. So what we're going to do here is we are going to show you this game and one of the other games in Taito mode, and that's the end of the video. But I would just reiterate, this is 90 quid. You're not going to get 90 quid's worth of fun out of this. So if you do have an Egret 2 and you feel like you have to buy this to justify your purchase, please be warned, there's not that much excitement on this cartridge. So take it or leave it. Take that warning or leave that warning. It's up to you. It's your money. You do what you like. But I regret buying it. I regret buying this compilation. I don't know why I did it. I think it was like I said, it was sunk cost fallacy. I fell for it. It's a bit shit. All right then. That's me. Ta-ra.
Kick off.